Pittsburgh Steelers draft rumors coming at you here on Chat Sports. Mitchell Renz ready to break everything down. So the latest report around Pittsburgh is that the Steelers, they've actually narrowed their top choices on who they are going to select 24th overall in the 2021 NFL Draft. According to the report is 3 players in consideration. You're either going to go with Najee Harris, running back from Alabama, Teven Jenkins, offensive tackle from Oklahoma State, or you're going to go with offensive guard, maybe an offensive center. That sounds weird. A center, and Landon Dickerson also from Alabama. The issue is this. Like Pittsburgh, they do have several holes that they need to fill, whether they lost guys in free agency or certain guys retired. That's basically Pouncey there for the center position. But when I think about the top 3 players that are connected to the Pittsburgh Steelers at number 24 here, the first guy, Najee Harris, the top running back in this year's class. He can be that bell cow type of back that Pittsburgh, and I know everyone from Pittsburgh definitely wants. You lost James Conner in free agency. Even though Conner wanted to come back, you couldn't quite figure out a deal. Najee Harris is a phenomenal running back, 251 carries, 1,466 yards, 26 touchdowns on the ground, and he actually had an SEC record of 30 total touchdowns in the entire season because the reason why I'm okay with people taking Harris now in round 1, he was able to get better in terms of receiving the football. 43 catches, 425 yards, 4 touchdowns last year at Alabama. Is there a lot of talent around him? Yes, absolutely. But also Harris continued to show that he was able to put in the work. I mean, 11 total touchdowns receiving the last 2 years, that's pretty damn good. The next player that was listed was Teven Jenkins, offensive tackle from Oklahoma State. He's probably one of the meanest dudes out there, especially in the running game. The reason why I think this is a little bit of an interesting move is because for Pittsburgh, you're really realistically trying to replace your left tackle, Alejandro Villanueva, who has been an absolute staple on that offensive line for a long time. He's a free agent. He's already gone out and visited your rival, the Baltimore Ravens, so you're definitely worried about that. Is Jenkins a good player? Absolutely, 39 career starts, and he's a great run stopper. But I don't know if I would feel confident in Jenkins playing left tackle, so I don't really know if I like the Jenkins pick at number 24. The next player bringing up here is Landon Dickerson, who I think anybody that watches the NFL Draft or watches us at Chat Sports knows that, like, we like Dickerson a lot. He's a good player. He's our number 1 center, 6'6", 325 pounds. The issue is he's had some knee issues, right? I believe 2 ACL tears, which anytime you hear something like that, you definitely should be worried. And if you're going to take a player like that at 24, it's at least something to keep, on your mind. But if you're Pittsburgh, you're Mike Tomlin, and shout out to Mike Tomlin for just getting a 3-year extension. I think he's one of the more underrated, one of the best coaches in the NFL. Which one would you pick out of the 3 players that have been connected to Pittsburgh at 24? Are you going to go with the running back out of Alabama, Najee Harris, type H? Are you going to go with Teven Jenkins, type J? Or are you going to go with Dickerson? I want you to type D.